Hello and welcome back to Gapeys Garden. Today we're in the greenhouse where my garlic has been curing for probably about a month now, which is probably longer than it needs to be cured. But I showed in my July harvest video some of the garlic that I harvested, and if you remember that video, I did something different this year with one of the varieties. I actually peeled the garlic before I cured it, which I've never done before. I saw somebody do that and it seems like a really good idea. So I wanted to show you how that turned out. That was only one variety that I did that with. So I'm curious if any of you out there peel your garlic before you cure it. I can't remember who I saw do that. I think it was on Facebook somewhere. But I thought it was an interesting idea and I decided to give that a try. I did put up a poll on Instagram stories to see if anybody peels it before curing, and nobody at all that took the poll does it that way. So I thought that was interesting and I'm not sure why more people don't do it. Let's take a look. I've got it curing here under a shade cloth here on this shelf in my greenhouse. So we're going to take a look. The one I peeled before curing is here in the corner. This is the Nootka Rose variety. It's a soft neck variety. We're going to take a look at these guys. All right, so they're looking really nice and clean. So really all we need to do now before storing is to chop off the necks, and then also I like to trim the bottom roots, but they look really good. These two here, it looks like they probably could have been harvested earlier. You can see the cloves are starting to separate a little bit, and that's just a sign of not harvesting them in time. But the rest of these are looking really good, so I don't really have much prep work to do at all before storing, so that's nice. Now let's take a look at the other soft neck variety that I grew this year. This one is called Kettle River Giant, and as you can see, they're very dirty and need a lot of work before we can store those. So here's our soft neck garlic that we did not peel before curing, and we still got to cut off all of the roots as well as the neck. So no change there. However, we need to peel off this outer layer of skin that's all full of dried dirt. And I just kind of rub it off with my fingers, but usually this very bottom part of the garlic is not as easy to peel, and I have to kind of dig into that with my nails, and even then it doesn't come off very easily. So I could spend probably a few minutes trying to get all of this dirty skin off of the bottom of the garlic, and that is pretty time consuming. So yeah, I think I would prefer to skin them before curing because it's much quicker. So there is our garlic that was peeled after curing, and here's our garlic that was peeled before curing, and they look pretty much identical. Well, I think I am sold. I think going forward I'm going to start peeling my garlic before curing because it is so much easier. I'm really curious on if anyone else does this, and if you don't do this, why not? Maybe give it a try and you might be a convert like me. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you again soon. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. You can also find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.